If you already know what you're good at, but you don't know how to make money from it, the problem is not the skill. The problem is how it's structured. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix that so that you know how to make money from that skill set that you're very good at. Most working professionals or professionals at large already have valuable skill sets. So that's not a problem. The problem is this skill lies in their head. So they understand it the most, and they haven't found a way to interpret it in a way that the people that need it can actually understand. And that's the problem. Let's say, for example, I'm very good with project management. I'm very good with, structuring things and arranging things. In itself, it's not valuable to the next person because the next person doesn't understand how that skill set can work for them. So they don't understand the value that you can give to them. So now the best way will be for me to then structure that skill set in a way that when I tell you what I can do for you, you can then see the value in that skill that I have. Got it? One thing you've got to understand is the fact that people don't pay for the skills that you have. They pay for outcomes, right? And that's why when it comes to you monetizing your skill set, you always have to focus on what you can do for that person. What transformation is that other person going to receive? What is the outcome of me doing this thing for you, or me using this skill set that I have for you? So in my own situation, telling someone that I'm very good in project management doesn't really make sense to them because they're still overwhelmed. But if I say, I can help you manage your projects better, I can help you meet your deadlines better, I can help you achieve your project deliverables within the cost, within the scope, and within the time, that's a game changer, because then they can now factor in, oh my goodness, that's going to save me money if she's able to help me deliver my projects on time, within scope, and within budget. You see how it works, right? So you have to be able to see how to take what you have and turn that into an offer that is valuable to the next person. And that's going to be the outcome that that person is going to receive, right? So someone who employs me as a project manager gets to be able to achieve certain results. And it's that results that they care about. The fact that their project is going to be delivered on time. The fact that their projects will be delivered within scope and within the budget that they've assigned for it. That's what the owner cares about. And if I am able to deliver it to them, then I have earned the money that they want to pay me. So just being a good project manager is not going to help you make a sale. And that's the mindset shift that we need to all learn today. So now that you understand what you're good at, you then need to start looking at it from a different lens, which is going to be from the lens of your customer. How can I help you with this skill set? What can I do for you with the skills that I have that will help you achieve what you want to achieve? And this is very important because if your skill is not clearly connected to any outcome, nobody is going to pay you for it. So now that's the bigger part of the job that you have to go solve, right? Because now you're one step ahead. You know the skill sets that are valuable. You know the skill sets that you're very good at. They feel like second nature to you. Now you are in a stage where that skill set needs to be written and understood very well by the audience that needs it. So now, let me show you how to structure your skill set in a way that it's valuable to the people who need it, because that's the only way they can pay for it. I want you to start thinking of what would change after you show up. What would change after they, buy your services, buy your products, or whatever it is that you are selling, right? So that's a different mindset shift, right? So you're not just describing the features, the things that you're good at. Now you're looking at how will that impact you? What's going to change for you? How is your life going to be transformed? What's going to be the outcome? So think about it in terms of then versus now. Before you got my services, this is what life looked like for you. After you got my services, this is the transformation that you have encountered or you will encounter. That is how that skill set becomes payable, because that's what people are paying for. Now, take a look at your life, for example. Almost everything that you buy, there's a reason why you're buying it. And you're not only buying it for the practical thing that that product or that service can do. You're buying it for what it's going to do for you. And the same way you buy things, the same psychology that applies to you when you're buying things is the same psychology that applies to others when they want to buy things. And so you have to flip it around and put your audience in the center of the skill set. How does he help them? How is it going to transform their life? And what are they going to get at the end of the day? That's the thing that is payable, and that's what you need to start packaging your offer as going forward. So I want you to use this structure: your skill, the problem, the outcome, and who cares about it. Let me repeat this: the skill, the problem, the outcome, and who cares about it. That's the workflow. What skill set do you have? What problem is it going to solve? What outcome is that skill set going to give? And who cares about it? That's the structure that you've got to walk your skill set through, because that's what's going to make you payable. So practical example, instead of you saying, I manage operations, you're going to say, I help business owners reduce their daily chaos so that they can be less dependent on the business and that business can thrive without them. And that gives them the opportunity to do what they truly love. You see how at the end of the day, I'm a structured person, I'm good with operations, but I can't just sell operations to people. They're going to get lost. They don't understand, what does operations mean? How does that help me as a business owner? What is that going to do in my life? But when I come to you, who is a business owner, who is overwhelmed, who every day you have to walk in your business, you don't have a life of your own anymore, and I say, hey, I can help you reduce this daily chaos that you go through so that way your business can run without you. We can structure things out in such a manner that you can live your life on vacation. You can do the things you truly love, and your business will be running successfully at the back without your day-to-day involvement. Guess what? That business owner is going to be wowed, because a business owner wants freedom. They want, financial freedom. They want time freedom. They want to be able to travel, wake up in another city, and things are still going on. They don't like every day they have to be involved in their business. They go through the stress. They're overwhelmed. They go to bed late. They wake up early, and it's just a daily struggle. And it seems like everyone's just pulling them left and right. So when I introduce my service to them, I'm not just telling them what I do. I'm telling them how what I do will solve a problem. I'm showing them the outcome that their life would look like if they employ my services. And that does something to them, because it makes them start to picture a life that they truly desire, why they started business in the first place. And they're like, girl, here is the check. When are you getting started? That's how you need to structure your skill set, because that's the only way it's going to become payable. So now I want you to do this exercise. Take your skill and walk through the structure that I just described. What is that skill? What is the problem that your skill set is going to solve? What is that outcome? And who needs that outcome? Whose life is going to be transformed as a result of you solving that problem? Then I want you to then take the same framework that I just described. Instead of you saying, I manage operations, so instead of you saying, I manage whatever it is that your skill set is, how does what you do help your target audience achieve Y results? That's how I want you to frame up your skill set. Now let's see what you're able to write and get out of it. So now I'm sure you're beginning to see same skill set, but a different type of value, completely different. That is, very enticing to the audience. And that's how you want your skill set to be. Have you taken time to watch adverts and how, those adverts are crafted? By the end of the day, the things that they're selling is what they're selling. Either maybe they're selling a toothbrush or toothpaste, but the whole advert around it is the same concept that I'm teaching you today. It's the same offer that they're presenting the outcome for you. And then you're like, oh, I need this, right? The people that do this best are perfumes. When you watch a lot of perfume adverts, they don't tell you buy perfume, it smells great. No, they are going to show maybe a lady who sprayed her perfume. She's walking down the road, and next thing, all heads are turning. They're wondering, where did she come out from? They're telling you the outcome that you're going to experience as a result of using this perfume. So you start thinking, if I buy this perfume, guess what? Everyone who passes me by is going to stop by it. It's going to look back and be like, wow, she smells nice. That's the outcome that they're selling to you. And problem solved. You who likes to be wowed, you're like, okay, that's the perfume for me because that's how I want to feel. And that's how they get you to make a sale. You've got to bring that same concept to your skill set as you think about the way you want to monetize it. Structure is extremely important. And this framework that I've shared today is going to help you achieve just that. Now, the important thing about structure as I bring this video to a close is when you structure your skills so well, people are going to understand exactly what you're trying to sell. And they're going to immediately understand the value and what's in it for them. And at the end of the day, you're not going to end up selling so much because the structure of the skill set has already done most of the selling. And so it will just then be a thing of who are my audience and do they know that I exist? And then you aligning yourself with your audience. So do not structure your skill set around your identity. I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, I'm a strategist. Your audience is not waking up thinking, oh, I need a coach, or I need a strategist, or I need a consultant. They wake up thinking about the problems that they have every day, and they're wondering who can help them solve it. So you have to position, your skill set as the solution to the problem that they have so that it's very easy for them to identify you as the savior to their problems. So here is a simple test I have for you today before I bring this video to a final close. If someone should ask you today, what do you do? And you find yourself talking about the skill set that you have. For example, you say, I'm a project manager. Then you haven't structured your skill set because your response should be able to answer these three things. Who do you help? What do you help them with? And what outcome are they going to get as a result of using your help? That's how your response should be. So make sure that as you go about thinking about your skill set and how to structure your skill set, you are able to structure your response to the question, what you do, in that manner. I help working professionals monetize their skill set so that they can live a life of freedom and not have to rely on their 9-to-5 job. That's what I do on this YouTube video. And so I try as much as possible to structure my videos and my content around my audience and looking for the outcome that will attract them to me. That's the same way your skill set should be, in terms of whatever it is that you're trying to monetize. All right, guys, looks like I've spent forever on today's video. So I will put the video to a close right now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you same time next week. Bye, guys.